Hi there, YouTube. We see each other again. I know it's been a hot minute since I uploaded content, but I really felt like uploading this event, Memory Stellar. So, yeah, I've already gotten part 1 covered, and now we going to dive into the story part 2 and the little other chapter or little story that we get on hard mode. And I'm also gonna dive into the mini game story. Break. You guys are break. Alright, let's dive in. Hermin A. We see an old man here. Bro is like, you guys are... Oh, we're all dying there. Don't die, dude. The machines connected to the old man start to blare noisily. Heart rate raising rapidly. Deep breaths. Vital signs weakening. Moving to resting area. Wait, is the wheelchair automatic? Wild, dude. The old man's wheelchair moves autonomously, carrying him back into the darkness. Wait. I can't believe it. I like he's fuming already, dude. We're gonna die in next 5 minutes, bruh. YouTube people, don't be cringe, come to Twitch. Let them be, Kyle. But it would be nice if they came to Twitch, though. Yeah, she's like, I can't believe it. Did I just see what I think I saw? Was that a human survivor on the surface? I think so. I thought there officially weren't supposed to be any survivors up on the surface. I'm starting to get sick and tired of all this official talk. Bruh. Sounds to me more like orders rather than stating the actual facts. What do you mean? Never mind. I don't mean much by it. Forget I said anything. Anyway, sounds like it's a pretty big deal that this old guy is up here. It's more than that. It's a complete upheaval of everything we have been led to believe up until now. Mr. Commander, we have to tell the others about this. You're right. Let's fill them in on what's happened. Are we not going to follow him inside? I think we should share this information with our other team members first. To be honest, I have no idea what the protocol is here. Meanwhile, clicking on skip the moment I see story. Wow. Soon after, I explained to the others what happened on the ground floor. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't we check out what's beyond that door? I don't know. Shouldn't we report it first? How about we investigate as we report? No, we should report as we investigate. Bruh, isn't that the same thing? Same thing? How about investigating during the investigation? Neon, what do you do if you don't investigate during the investigation? Seriously. Or reporting as we're... Come on, Anis, you can do better than that. I think we all need to calm down. True. Commander, let's report to Deputy Chief Anderson first, and then ask Privati for assistance. We are going to have to get the central government involved on this. Okay, that sounds right. Let's report to Ingrid. No, I mean Mustang, wait. Bro, even Commander getting nervous all of a sudden? Good grief, I can't sit here listening to any more of this. Privati gets up. Privati, how are you feeling? I'm fine. The back of my head stings a little, but it's nothing major. So, you found a survivor on the surface? I'll file a report straight away and take all necessary actions. You should all go back to the ground floor to investigate. Okay, thanks for the advice. What was I doing lying down anyway? The last thing I remember is finding a rapture on the way to the Ark. Come tackle you and send you flying. You hit the back of your head really hard. What? You fainted, and the white tree saved us. The who? Speaking of which, where did they go? Oh, they all... Oh, they talking about the pioneers. I'd like to track down that comp character. Why is that? Snow White, may I remind you not to speak with your mouth full? Where did you even get all that food anyway? There was a big pile of it sitting there. It didn't seem to belong to anyone, so I went for it. There's plenty to go around, so help yourself. I'll apologize to Believer later. Yeah, those were our supplies, dude. That will be best, but pray tell, why does thou wish to track down this robot? The data containing that robot is over 100 years old. Even if we personally can't find any use for it, it will be of immense value to the Ark. Sounds like a reasonable argument to me. Let's track it. Very well. Let the pursuit be underway. I want to stay and help Believer, but we must hurry. Don't worry, he can take care of himself. That's right. He has things under control. Although, there is something that makes my soul grow restless. I feel that I've laid mine eyes on that woman before. Oh, she's talking about Privati. Are you talking about me? Oh, about Eve? Egats, how long have you been following us? I have a feeling that I've met you before too. Oh my god, yeah, they have met before. Yeah, they have met in the Stellar Blade universe. You do? Yes, although I can't pinpoint it. Does thou utilize a blade? Indeed I do, and you seem to as well. No wonder, I desired to unsheath, fleetly fading as soon as I saw you. Well then, shall we have a duel? What does thou say to that? Scarlet? Very well. My excitement got the best of me. We have urgent matters to attend to, so we'll have to resume this at a later date. Do you need to leave right now? I believe so, barely. Sister, please inform Believer that time is of the essence, and so we left in a hurry. Okay, I'll relay the message. See you around. Next time, you and I shall have a proper palaver. Okay. Palaver? I don't know how you spell that. They all left to track down Com. Wait a second. From the way you describe them, it sounds like the people who saved Rome and me were pilgrims? Perhaps. What a rare opportunity! Oh, well, I suppose there are more urgent things at play now than a few pilgrims. I'll go contact command. The rest of you, go investigate the ground floor. Will do. Thanks for the help, Privati. Sure thing. Alright, let's go next, chat. After descending a long flight of stairs underneath the door, we enter into a vast empty space. The sound of our footsteps echoes throughout the surroundings, which are dark and damp. Only a few scattered lights illuminate the interior. Yo, Yoshi! Thank you for the raid, brother. How was your stream? Bro caught me in the middle of recording. But nice. Hi again, sir. Welcome on in, everyone. I am Base Dark, official Nikke content creator. Right now I'm recording the second part of the event, Memory Stellar, so that we can have an archive for further. Welcome on in, Blade Dagger. I almost read that super wrong. Alright, let me go on. Only a few scattered lights illuminate the interior. Where do you think the power is coming from? I'm not sure, but judging by how dimly lit this space is, I'd wager it's a pretty basic generator. It doesn't seem like it's being drawn from the city. Time to restart recording? No, no need. We can just pick up where we left off. No, I don't see anything on the walls or ceiling that seems to be supplying electricity. Okay, good. I was getting worried that I was the only one who I thought that. We cool, don't delete us. Nah, no need, bro. Don't worry. Torn pieces of fabric, fragments of wood, and scattered stones lie all over the floor. In the corner, there are makeshift beds, blankets, and simple utensils which seem to indicate the area is, or was, inhabited. On one side of the wall rests a pile of canned food and water containers which are half empty. Seems like whoever is down here at least had the basic needed to survive. It's awfully quiet though. Do you think that old man is living here alone? There is more than one bed, so I'd say probably not. Or at least he wasn't originally. Rabi, you see those things standing there? What do you think they are? Scattered around the area are massive rectangular objects which take up no small amount of space. Based on the faint warmth and sounds they're emitting, they almost seem to be... They're definitely machines of some kind, although I'm not sure what they are used for. They remind me of tombstones. As we continue exploring, something catches our attention. A small altar atop which lie countless lit candles, standing in puddles of melted wax. It's by far the most brightly lit area amongst the otherwise crushing darkness. Framed pictures of smiling people are placed on the altar as well, making it resemble a shrine for the deceased. Eve walks over quietly and stops in front of it. After gazing at the shrine for a long time, she reaches out. Greetings. You scared me. Me too. Nice to meet you. I'm Hermin. I'm but a humble artist who has been watching over this place. I'm sorry if I startled you. It's been so long since I've seen any other beings, human or Nikkei, that I forgot how shocking my appearance might be. Oh yeah, because Bro got a mechanical arm implant over there and all the things connected to him, it doesn't make for an easy sight to the eyes. It's alright. Are you okay though? You don't seem well. This body of mine is on its last legs. Was he a commander? It seems like a commander uniform, right, chat? I may be wrong. I might be nearing the end of the line, but I can still speak. Time for fluid intake. Oh, excuse me for one moment. Hermin takes a drink of water from a cup outfitted on the handle of his wheelchair. A medical assistant's wheelchair. It's rather old, but the craftsmanship is impressive. It seems like an early prototype for the modern ones we use in the Ark. I'm sorry. Take your time. Woo! Well, I don't exactly know where to start, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Are you a human? Yes, I am a human. You of all people should know that there is no such thing as male Nikes. May I ask how old you are? I'm not sure. If I had to guess, around 145? Wow. It sounds funny saying it out loud like that. You're like over old. For goodness sake, Neon, watch what you say. It's alright. I suppose I have aged quite a bit. Have you ever taken Evergreen? Yes, I was lucky enough to receive it multiple times. But when I stopped taking it, my aging resumed, as you can tell by my current state. Old? Yeah, very old. When did you first arrive in this place? I came in here when I was in my 40s. So I suppose it's been over 100 years. And you've been here that entire time? Pretty much. I came here not long after the Rapture invasion. No way, how is that even possible? This place was built to last. It's an incredibly sturdy construction, so that's why I've been able to survive here for as long as I have. Almost a dark age. Pretty much. I mean, if he got there in his 40s, let's say hypothetically he got there at 45, that's 5 years from where I am right now. But why did you stay here the entire time? Why not leave and go somewhere else? The entrance was blocked. I couldn't get out even if I wanted to. Thanks to you all, however, I was finally able to feel the sunlight again. Did you come here to stay hidden from the raptures? This place feels like a bunker. You're right, it is a bunker. For a bunker, the facilities are a bit meager. There is only the bare minimum needed here to survive. That's because it was built for a special purpose. And what is that? Uh-oh. The purpose was... Oh no, chat, he forgot. We came here for preservation, for our works to pass on to the future. So this place was intended to pass down your work to future generations? Did you discover anything beyond that door, by any chance? There were the corpses of 3 Nikkeis. Do you know anything about that? 3 bodies. Ah, I see. So, they died. What fools. Believing in such foolishness. Or maybe they had no choice. No, that's also foolish. Do you know them? That shouldn't have happened. I could have stopped them. What's the point of all this? Hermin suddenly wheels himself forward. He rushes towards the towering tombstone-like machines and rams into one at full speed, or attempts to rather. At one point, when he rapidly changes direction, the wheelchair topples over and scrapes against the floor. Hermin is thrust from the wheelchair and lands on the floor. Position abnormal. Position abnormal. Request assistance from nearby personnel. We rush over towards Hermin. Is Rock tripping? Why will he thrust his chair like that, though? I'm sorry. My emotions got the best of me. I must be a disgraceful sight. Don't worry about that, are you okay? Yes, I've calmed down. This was a city made up of artists. The residents here were free to let their creativity flow and to share their works amongst themselves and the public. As a result, this place was a popular tourist destination. It was revered as a secret place where art lovers from all around could gather. After the Rapture invasion, most of the residents were scattered every which way. But a few who were determined to pass on their work to a future generations fought against the Raptures and tried to protect the artwork here. I was one of them. After moving all the artwork into the bunker I made, we fought with the Raptures for a long time. I sustained serious injuries in the fighting, and subsequently had to rely on these machines to live. Some Nikkeis moved by our cause joined us. The United Forces of Humanity used this city for their propaganda. They hailed us as artists who had taken up arms and used our story to boost morale. In return for our cooperation, they offered us support. A fat lot of good that it did. One day, the United Forces of Humanity abruptly revoked all their support. It became impossible to transport all the physical art pieces to the bunker. So we began backing them up digitally. People scanned blueprints and high-resolution images, made backups of programs and more. Then all these black machines must be massive storage terminals containing all that data. They hold digital records of all the art ever created in this city. And you've been here watching over them this whole time? That's right. I hoped that one day rescue will come, but it never did. And I wasn't exactly in a position to be venturing out either. So you've been here for over a century. What about the other humans that fought alongside you? At first they stayed here with me, but they all either died or left. What happened to the 3 Nikkes outside? What's the story behind that welded door? Why did you try to ram into one of these storage terminals? Are you okay? Well, hey, he's fainted. Physical condition severely compromised. Rest immediately. Let's try and move him somewhere. Lay him down. It's okay. I just need to rest for a moment. I'm sorry, but I think we'll have to pick this conversation up later. Oh, 7? Yeah. Why not, dude? You're free to take a look around. Just don't break anything, please. I mean, bro, to be fair, he is 145 years old, so he gotta get tired pretty quickly. The data in these terminals really is pertaining to art. It's incredible how much is here. I'm no art expert, but I'm pretty sure this is going to make waves. I can see the headline now. Humanity's artistry once lost, found once again. Even if it's only in digitized form, it's remarkable how much has been preserved. You think it'd be okay if I install them here? Oh god, Oleg. I'm not sure what that is, but I have a feeling that you shouldn't. I guess you're right. Too bad. What's the condition of these terminals? Really good. I can't believe how well they've been maintained. The bunker's power supply is mostly being used to keep these terminals up and running, so they're honestly in great shape. There's one thing that's bothering me though. There seems to be recordings of the bunker's interior as well, but they stopped about 40 years ago. The data is not corrupted, is it? No, it's fine. Data itself doesn't decay organically. It must be that the hardware itself has aged and begun to deteriorate. I think so. Do you think it can be fixed? If you help me, absolutely. Alright then, let's give it a shot. I'll do what I can to help. Sounds good. This plot certainly seems to be thickening. Plot? Thick? Yeah, I can see the plot is thick. Indeed. Eve, it's not that I disagree with what you're doing, but we do have our own things to do. I know, but I can't pretend as if I didn't see this and move on. What if it ends up taking some time to resolve? We'll reconsider our approach if and when that time comes. Alright, fine. In the meantime, let's do what we can to help. If this is not your fight, do you have nothing better to do? Quite the opposite. Then, are you looking for excitement? No. Are you expecting a reward? Not that either. So you don't have much free time, aren't looking for excitement, and don't expect a reward. Why are you helping then? Beats me. This is the first time this has happened. I can't explain it, but I just feel like I should. You are sentimental. I like the cut of this robot's jib. Adam, you have not wiped off the black mold on your face. Would you like me to clean it off? I take it back. Bro doesn't want to lose the mustache. Can I speak my mind? Go on, let's hear it. I'm curious to hear why you think this is more suspicious than usual. Much appreciated. Don't mention it. First of all, I understand what this place is. While it is hard to believe, I can get past the fact a human has managed to survive on the surface for over 100 years. I also get how this place is packed to the gills with digital data on art. But setting all that aside, I simply don't trust this Herming guy. What if he is some deranged criminal or something? That door was welded shut from the outside, and the entire lake was electrified. He looks pretty frail to me. I don't think he poses a threat to us. I'm not talking about now, I mean before, when he was young. If you're saying he intentionally welded the door shut and then electrified the water, it's not exactly a most efficient plan. True. It's not a supervillain from a comic book, after all. Let's wait and see what Elegant Lily finds in the recovered footage. Maybe Privati will be able to offer some answers as well. I hope so. After all, we are talking about a human survivor up on the surface after all these years. This is bound to become a major news story back in the Ark. Ooh, we should tell Hermine our names so he can tell all the TV presenters about us. What? Why do you two look so grim? No reason. Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, like, for one, I don't think Hermine will make it to get to the Ark. Even if he got transported there, it looks like he would not be able to withstand the transport. And getting the counters to be overly famous doesn't seem like the best idea either. Privati reads over the report she submitted. In it, she clearly and concisely illustrates the importance of finding a human survivor on the surface and why that individual must be protected. She is rather proud of how well written it is, especially given the lack of proper equipment in the immediate area. If Yulha were to see it, she might feel otherwise, but Privati personally can't find any faults with the writing. Privati scrolls to another section on her phone and reads the reply to her report. The document bears the authorized digital seal of the central government, confirming it as an official document. The response is lengthy, but none of the words register. Not due to the overall length or complexity of the text, but rather due to a single sentence contained at the bottom. Eyo? Privati blinks several times and rereads the document from top to bottom, her eyes falling once again upon the very last sentence. The number of human survivors on the surface must be 0. I am not surprised, chat. I gotta say. I'm absolutely not surprised. I can't say I'm surprised. I knew this would happen. Did they give a reason? Surely the also grand central government has an equally grand reasoning for this stance. Whatever. If you don't want to tell us, suit yourself. We can't take the old man with us regardless. Privati already issued the report, which complicates matters. What do you mean? Privati has been given strict orders not to bring in Hermine. If we do otherwise, they're likely to charge her with insubordination. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But one way or another, we're bringing this guy back. I know. I figured that's what you will all do. How about we knock out Privati and then bring back Hermine? Then we'd be guilty of unprovoked assault on Anike. Oh, right. I didn't think about that. Did the central government offer an explanation? If we know the reason behind their decision, we might be able to work around it. 1. The high possibility of rare infectious diseases. If he is infected with a disease that cannot be treated, the Ark will be in danger. 2. The high possibility of him being a dangerous criminal, which will naturally pose a threat to the residents of the Ark. 3. The high possibility of him being a Rapture spy, which will likely result in the leaking of vital information about the Ark and its location. That's a new one. The possibility of him not in fact being human. There is a chance that he might be a Rapture or another type of beast pretending to be human. Oh sure, that's totally it. 5. The possibility of it being a hitherto unreported new species, which will pose a threat to the Ark. Now they're really thinking outside the box. I realize how absurd these reasons sound. They gave plenty more, close to 100 of them. The most important of which was the one given at the very end of their response. The number of human survivors on the surface must be 0. As far as they are concerned, the risks are far too great. What load of bull. They just don't want to entertain the possibility. What do you mean by that? If it's revealed that there are in fact survivors on the surface, then the government will naturally have to go searching for more. That will mean devoting a whole bunch of resources with no guarantee that they turn up anything, so they decided their best option was to insist that the figure is 0 and leave it at that. I think that's an awfully big leap in logic. I mean, she's not wrong, in my own opinion. Any chance you could stop trembling while you speak? Maybe not be less convinced that the central government has completely brainwashed you. What the? If it comes to light that there are survivors on the surface, it will spell serious trouble for the central government. For all these years, they've been assuring us there is no one out there, and then it turns out it was all a lie. They also esteem central government's reputation will take a serious nosedive. That'd be ridiculous. There is no way they do that. Privati, take a good look at that document again. Explain to me how else is this supposed to make any sense. We're going to take Hermine with us. That's the least we can do. Right, Commander? Yes, it's what we must do. Give me some time. I'll try to convince them. How? Hermine doesn't look well. I'm not so sure he'd even survive the trip back to the Ark. See, I kinda called it, chat. I agree with Rappy on this one. If we borrow the tetrapod, that will shorten the travel time. But if a Stormbringer were to appear, there is no telling what will happen. In other words, we don't have time to wait while you try and persuade the central government. Especially when we don't even know if you'll succeed. The commander will make sure you aren't faulted for this. Do you think I'm only doing this to save my own skin? Duh, why else? Do you have any idea what will happen if people lost faith in the central government? Everything will fall apart, everything. In a rigid society like ours, if the people cease to trust the one absolute authority, it's all over. So what are we supposed to do? Kill this innocent old man and head back? Sounds to me like that's what you're proposing. Of course not, don't be absurd. Privati, please. Don't give me a reason to hate you. I'm begging you. We leave Privati, who stands motionless with her head bowed, and start moving. Damn, that's kinda wild, chat. Wow, I've seen something like this in the Ark. You have? Yeah, whenever it rains, the water flows down the roof and it looks beautiful. I've even waited for it to rain before, just so I could see it. That makes me happy. Huh? Why is that? I'm the one who designed this roof. No way. Something that you built has lasted this long? According to you, apparently so. Hence why I'm so pleased. Oh, have you seen this kind of roof by any chance? Here. I have seen it in the stadium, above the seating for the spectators. No kidding! Hermine, whose condition has improved significantly, is spending time with Ellen going through the stored data. Those two are getting along like a house on fire. Any progress with the recordings? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Com was here. Really? I saw it in the footage that we recovered. At first I wasn't sure since all robots look awfully similar to me. False, I look better than Com. Freaking Rome. Anyway, the serial number I saw was the same as the one engraved on Com. Also, look at the floor. Even though it's dark, you can still make out track marks everywhere. I'd bet good money that Com was here at some point. What in the world is going on? I'll see what else I can find. It would be nice if Ella could lend a hand. Lily glances at Hermine and Ella, who are happily chatting. Then again, it's not the end of the world if it takes a little more time. Sorry for throwing this all in your lap. Nah, I'm having a blast. It's always fun learning new technology. Privati looks at Hermine, who is chatting and laughing along with Eleg. She lowers her head and looks at her phone, rereading the last line of the document she received earlier. The number of human survivors on the surface must be 0. Privati squeezes her eyes shut, then reopens them and walks forward, heading quickly towards Hermine. As she closes the distance between them, Hermine notices Privati and turns, just in time to see her put her hands up towards her chest. Yo? Privati pulls out a notebook and hands it to Hermine. Nice to meet you. I am Privati. I work for the central government's Arc Defense Forces. I'm from Triangle, a squad responsible for maintaining public security. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Hermine. I'm hereby placing you under my protection. I will ensure your safe passage to the Ark. Privati? What the? I'm concerned about your health, so we must move quickly. I realize this may seem sudden, but I kindly ask you only to pack essentials. We will start moving as soon as you're ready. The Ark. After we arrive, you will be given a thorough medical examination, as well as any treatment which you require. Once your condition is stabilized, an investigation will take place. I will personally oversee the entire process, and I promise that no physical or psychological harm will come to you during said investigation. If you wish, I will also arrange for additional supplies of evergreen and secure a residence for you. Isn't she promising more than she can offer? No, that's all definitely doable. Triangle has more pull than you think. I had no idea. I thought she was just a government grunt with like being a maid on the side. Everyone here can vouch for me and what I'm telling you. So come with me, please. Please let me know if there is anything else you would like. I'm afraid I don't have much faith in the Ark. Excuse me? The Ark abandoned us. They praised us to the skies, used us as a symbol of resistance. They promised to come save us. But when we were out here dying, they abandoned us. You have no idea how much hope we had. We hoped that one day the Ark will come save us, that they hadn't forgotten about us. That's how I survived for decades. Have you all come here to save me? You represent something which is inherently treacherous. It's not your fault. Maybe there were circumstances beyond your control. But it doesn't erase all those years that we suffered. So I won't go. This place is my home now. Let me die here. Hermine, I understand everything you're saying. It's true that the Ark turned its back on you, and it's true that no one came to save you. There is nothing I could possibly say to right that wrong, but I at least hope that you will give us a chance. You're also from the Ark? Yes. How can I trust you? I take pride in where I am from. I intend to do right by that pride. To that end, I will do everything in my power to protect you, and I want to sincerely apologize to you. I'm not going. I will transfer all of the data here to the Ark. You and your friends have kept this information safe for so long. I'll make sure that it's all brought back to the Ark, every last piece of data. So come with me. The Ark may have abandoned you once before, but let them now show you the respect that you deserve. Please. All of this art, will it continue on? Of course, as it should. Yes. Yes, for this we... Bro is crying, chat. Very well. I will go to the Ark, along with everything we have kept safe. I will ensure your safe passage. Damn, chat. Privati, are you okay? No, I'm not. I might be charged with treason, and I'm prepared for the possibility of having my memories wiped. Be that as it may, this is the right thing to do. I'm certain of it. We may not have the full picture of what happened in that bunker for all those years, but it's clear that the Ark left them there to die. So we need to save him. This is all going to be one huge headache, and the central government's reputation might be completely ruined because of it. But I want to believe that this organization, which I trust, will do what it's supposed to. The first thing we need to do is save Hermin. We can think about the rest later. Not bad. You're really tackling this head on, aren't you? I want to continue to be proud of what I believe in. If you realize that the thing you believed in is rotten, do you intend on destroying it? I have no intention of destroying it. I simply want to see how they'll respond when I act this way. I'm doing this because I want them to prove to me that I can trust them completely. Alright then, let me rephrase the question. If what you once believed in proves to be rotten to the core, beyond all doubt, will you destroy it? Do you really need me to answer that? No. You already answered. Commander, yes? Please help with the transfer of the data here. I made a lot of promises back there, but I honestly have no idea how to go about it. Okay, I'll help. Thank you. Blue Blade A. Bro, I low-key want to see this again, but in English version. I might take some time tomorrow to rewatch the entirety of the story, but in English. This person seems a little different. That's because this is not a person, but a robot. A robot? That's right. It may seem human-like, but, oh, that's Hermin. At a younger age, that is. Huh. Trying to explain this is harder than I thought. Come, can you help me out? A robot's body is made of machinery. It has no heart. So you don't have a heart? That is correct. A robot like myself does not have a heart. Then, how do you talk? The AI system selects a suitable response for the situation, then formulates an auditory output in the form of words or sentences, which are then broadcast through a speaker. Poor child has no idea what Com is talking about. Complexity of language deemed unsuitable for socially isolated child confirmed. Reducing linguistic complex. What is your name? Com. Can I climb on your head, Com? That is possible. Really? Wow. No one else here lets me climb on them. Climbing on another person's head is a favorite style of play among children. You'll have to excuse her. Sometimes she says some awfully strange things. It is no problem. Alright, if you say so. I'm going to talk to the Nikkes that came with Com. So you two have a nice time playing together, okay? Okay. That child is having a ball, dude. Soon after. Whee! So high! I'm not too heavy, am I, Com? I am a robot meant to provide combat support. I am designed to carry far heavier loads than this. So you're not uncomfortable? No, I am not uncomfortable. Seeing a child enjoy themselves while propped atop my head, it is pleasing. No way! You're lying. Lying is not a capability which I possess. You do have a heart. Must head to the Ark for revenge. So you do know how to talk. Raven! I take it you're equipped with AI. That is correct. Then this should be fairly painless. Who are you? I ask the questions. Explain to me what this place is. Damn, she evil, chat. I low-key knew she was evil, but not this much. It is like over the top somehow. Come, let's play hide and seek. We have played hide and seek 3 times today. Let's do it again. Very well. I'll hide, and you can find me after counting for 1 minute. Go! Commencing countdown. Are you playing hide and seek again? That is correct. Seems like you're always the one who has to go looking. You don't mind? It is fine. If I hide, I am quickly discovered due to the sounds of my engine. When I am the seeker, I can find her instantly using my thermal sensors, but I intentionally delay my discovery. Oh man, that's so nice of Com. I even pretend that I cannot find her on occasion. This makes her very satisfied. You've really gotten the knack of playing with children. That is correct. Thank you for spending so much time with her. Hiring me as her playmate is the most efficient choice. The child is energetic, and the others in this bunker need to preserve their energy, whereas I only need to be recharged in order to operate at full capacity. Thank you all the same. She's been practically beaming lately, so we're really grateful. We are the ones who are grateful. You took us in even though we are deserters. You gave us shelter and food. Well, it's not like Nikes and robots put that much of a strain on our food provisions. Thank you all the same. My colleagues have become happier as well. This arrangement is good for everyone. Come, are you really a robot? That is correct. It feels to me like you're becoming more and more human. Come, aren't you going to look for me? My legs are falling asleep. I must go play. I'll leave you to it. After hearing Com's explanation, Raven falls silent for a while, deep in thought. Damn, what a stern look on her face, chat. She looks so serious. Could this be a different location? Or a different world entirely? No, that's ridiculous. Tell me how to get back. I do not know. Let me rephrase the question in a way you can understand. Find a route to get back, then tell me what that route is. I cannot. Then take me to someone who can. I do not know. And what about the Ark? I heard you muttering to yourself earlier something about an Ark. Sounds to me like the name of a place. Take me there. What are you planning on doing at the Ark? I'm going to get the information I need and then head back. That's it. Of course, if someone decides to get in my way, I could complicate matters. What will happen if I decline? That's very simple. I still need to run... Okay, Kyle, we'll discuss that later, but right now I'm recording this to YouTube, brother man. Raven points her sword at Com. I'll continue wandering around, looking for another solution to my problem. And you'll become a broken pile of metal by the wayside. Yet another victim of an unfortunate accident. Are you strong? That's an interesting question. I would love to show you, but unfortunately I can't. I'm prone to underestimating my own strength. Very well. I will take you. But not to the Ark. What? I know how you can go back. To be precise, I know exactly where is the key to your return. Where is the key to your... Did they misphrase this? I know exactly where is the key to your return home can be found. My brain kinda melted trying to read that, chat. That is over there was not necessary. Chubby, I know exactly where the key to your return home can be found. That reads so much better now. I will guide you there. How do you know all this? I harvested some data while you were unconscious. If you defeat the Rapture there, known as Gatekeeper, then you can go back. Rapture? Gatekeeper? I have no idea what you're talking about. Rapture is the general term for hostile robots who dominate the surface of this planet. Gatekeeper is the name of one of those Raptures. You must be talking about those rust buckets that attacked me when I got here. There won't be a problem. I was able to cut through them easily enough. So is taking down this Gatekeeper all I have to do? Sounds pretty easy. Raven inches the point of her sword closer to come. A little too easy, enough to make a person suspicious. Lying is not a capability which I possess. Alright then, take me there. Only one condition. And what is that? Withdraw thy blade. This tableau laid out before mine eyes reeks of intimidation and threats. It is most unpleasant to behold. Hey yo? Who the hell are you? You heard her. Withdraw your sword. We won't ask you again. I don't know what's happening here, but violence and intimidation are never the answer. And if I refuse, then we shall solve this in way which we are most well versed. Sounds fun. I'd like to give it a try. Something here isn't right. Are you a Nike? What's a Nike? Are you a human? Excuse me? I ask if you're a human. Oh, she knows? Me? A human? Also, Raven knows she's not a human. You tell me. Raven vanishes, leaving a diaphanous mass of blue particles in her wake. Then, in a flash of blue, she reappears behind Rapunzel. Would a human do this? Scarlet blocks Raven's sword. A most interesting technique. The sword fight between Raven and Scarlet intensifies, their blades clashing again and again. You're not bad. Nor you. A panoply of slash marks carve up the ground as the two blades cleave through rocks and other structures, all the while accompanied by the ceaseless sound of metal clashing. Scarlet... Understood. Scarlet quickly distances herself from Raven. At the same time, Snow White aims her turret at Raven and unleashes a salvo of missiles. Snow White, what are you doing? Get ready. Raven slices through each of the missiles with her sword. The severe missile fragments swirl in the air and explode. Through the fire and flame, Raven emerges. Rapunzel's staff fires a golden beam and scores a direct hit on Raven. Raven is tossed back and tumbles several times but quickly gets back up. Scarlet clenches and loosens her hand, which has gone numb a few times before reassuming her stance. This is a most bewildering sword. How about we try our works? That's probably our best option, considering it doesn't seem like we'll get anywhere fighting. You want to talk? Sure, we can talk. Once you're on your knees. Raven suddenly fixes her gaze elsewhere and freezes. Where calm used to be, only faint tracks marks remain. Bah. Bah. It's most peculiar, you two don't seem to be on the same wavelength. Oh, you two do seem to be on the same wavelength. Rapture's approaching, they must have heard the explosions. I say we fall back, there is no reason for us to fight those Raptures. No, we work our way through them. The city is right ahead of us. If they keep moving, they're likely to end up at the city. Very well, let us intercept them there. Alright. As for you, Nameless One, we would appreciate your cooperation. Raven is nowhere to be seen. Did we lose her? She must have gone off in pursuit of that robot. Does we consider it wise to allow her to escape unopposed? As hostile as she seemed, I don't think she intended to do harm to that robot. I think it'll be fine for the time being. Let's finish off these ruptures first, then go after her. That was wild, dude. Something precious and always present, eh? As you can see, there are a lot of storage terminals here, and they are huge. It'd be next to impossible to haul them all out of here. What we need is a singular hard disk on which we can store all of their data. You will need an awfully big hard disk to store all the information contained in these terminals. Does a hard disk that big even exist? I doubt it'd be that big, actually. Storage media is one of the fastest evolving technologies there is. We might be able to save everything in a device small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. At least that'd be the case in our world. I assume it's not too different here. That's a good point. The data here is all quite old. What was considered large format isn't all that big by today's standards. If we use the latest storage technology available to us, Alec takes out her smartphone. It might all fit in here. Aren't you being a little dramatic? No exaggeration here, just the truth. Storage compressions and media technology advance at an incredible pace. No kidding. Well then, this should be a breeze. There is one problem though. The storage terminals here are so old, they are not compatible with those currently found in the Ark. We don't have any way to transfer it to our phones. So what should we do? It's simple. Hey Demetrius, welcome in. We just need to find the most advanced storage device that's compatible with the ones here. That sounds like it'll be difficult. How are you doing, Demi? Am I lagging? Wait, my camera is indeed lagging. Alright, let me take out my webcam for a bit, because it's hella lagging, dude. That's kinda wild. Oh, then again, yeah, my iPhone is a little bit hot. I'll let it rest for a bit. This is the data center Brivati told us about. I can't tell all the way from here that the place is crawling with raptures. You're at Missilis 580? Oh, that's a mother whale indeed. The floor and walls have deteriorated severely. If any of the upper floors collapse, they'll fall straight down to the first floor. Nice, a shortcut. This place looks pretty dangerous. Do we really have to be that in-depth with our search? I don't think we have much of a choice. We also that image Ellis sent us. Let's try and find something that matches it as closely as possible. Do you think we'll find something as soon as we enter? Probably not. These things tend to be on the upper floors. I know, right? That does always seem to be the case for some reason. Oh, my Uber arrived. Give me a second, chat. I'm back really quick. Might drop egg in synchro and see how it goes. Oh, I got mine synchroed, actually. Right, chat, I'm back. Sorry for the hold up. My Uber arrived, and dude, the poor guy was waiting for me like 10 minutes. Actually, the app I'm using to block spam calls block Uber call also. Yikes. Tianaga not cut it. I remember I did clear with Tianaga on 580. And yeah, maybe I used Maxwell. You might want to see my clear on that, Demetrius. I think I did clear 580. Or was it in global? Now I'm not certain. Not certain. I might want to check later. Okay, chat, let's get back on track with this. I know, right? That does always seem to be the case for some reason. Let's hurry. Tell me again why you had to come with us, Rome. Rome is a transport robot. I am good at transporting. This place might contain good artifacts. Artifacts that will help with the construction of the second arc. You're quite industrious. Always. Okay, but stay behind us. Okay. I am good at hiding and running away. Let's get in, Commander. Let's go. Our goal is to find a high-capacity storage device that is compatible with those in the bunker. I think I may have found something. Yeah, show us. No, that won't work. 2 of the pins are missing. Ugh, these cables are all looking identical to me. They're hard to tell apart. How about this? It looks right. It looks similar, but it's a little small. It might still be useful though, so bring it back with you. Woohoo! I contributed more than a miss. Oh my god. Well, bully for you. My eyes are tired. It's not surprising, considering how intently we are scrutinizing these cables. I think I found something. Let's see. Yes, that'll work. Bring it back. This is taking too long. I don't think we're going to find what we need here. Commander, let's investigate a little more and move to another... Found it. Rome holds up a device as big as its head. Rome found it. Just a moment. I'll take a look. That'll do it. You can head back. That'll be more than enough to store all the data here. Excellent. Yeah, nicely done, Rome. Rome is always excellent. The ceiling above Rome collapses and raptures come pouring out. Thick plumes of dust fill the air, obscuring our vision and making it impossible to see Rome. Rome! No! Encounter! I guess after defeating raptures... How is Rome? I'll check. Rome is safe. Storage device is also safe. You scare me half to death. Here, take this. Yeah. Rome, who is standing far away from us, tosses the storage device towards us. Anis and Neon both scramble to catch it and end up slamming into each other. My back. You idiot. Why would you throw something this valuable? Eve slowly approaches Rome. Eve, stay back. The section of the floor underneath Rome starts to split apart. Stay still. Don't move. I'll come for you. Don't budge, you hear? This is the top floor. If you fall, it'll be bad news. Neon, stop. Why? Leave it to Eve. If any of us head out, the floor is guaranteed to collapse. The cracks in the floor widen. Hey there, Fuzzle. Also say hi to YouTube. Because I'm recording this. Eve carefully moves closer. Almost there. Don't move, okay? Eve, don't come. Dangerous. Don't worry. I'll save you. I am fine. I am a robot. If Rome is broken, Rome can be fixed. The floor collapses, taking Rome along with it. Without any hesitation, Eve jumps after Rome. Eve dives into the hole Rome fell through. Is that your main function, gathering artifacts? Affirmative. That is what I must do. Why? I do not remember. I do remember it is my duty. You're nothing if not industrious. What are you doing? Sorting artifacts. Why? Rome is making a second ark. A precious home. Cheaper. Happy place. Got that, Rome? My mom can't hear very well, so if you have something to say, you need to shout it loudly. Even if it's not important? Yeah, so that she can hear. It might seem like you're overdoing it, but trust me, you won't be. And besides, everything you have to say is important. You're the hardest working person in this house and in our family. This is my memory. Happy memories. Everyone always laughed when Rome broke a plate. When Rome fell while transporting. When Rome had to shout loudly. Everyone always laughed. Happy memories. Something that shouldn't be forgotten. This is the opposite direction of the ark. We must go to the ark. You can't get into the ark without a winning ticket, so we can't go in. Why do you need a winning ticket? Maybe there is not enough space. Is there only one ark? Yes, there is only one. Then what do we do? I don't know. Can we build one? Huh? If there is not enough space in the ark, I can build one. You're incredible, Rome. Alright then, let's do it. Let's build a second ark, one of our own. Good. I have a question. Why are you collecting all of these random objects? These aren't random objects, they're artifacts. If we want to build a proper ark, don't you think we'll need this? I don't understand. If we want to make an ark, we need artifacts. If either of us comes across anything that seems useful, we shall take it. Okay. I have a question. What is it? Why are you burying Mother in the ground? Oh Lord, Chad. If you do that, she can't move. Why bury her? I have a question. What is it? When the second arc is complete, will there be a family again? Rome. Will be it lively? Hehe, haha, like that? Yeah, it sure will. New Nikki girl? Yeah, she's looking nice. Okay, then Rome will work hard to make a second arc. I'm glad you're here, Rome. We're family. Family is something precious, something that's always there. Yeah, that's alright. She looks like a chubbier version of that Fire Force girl. Fire Force? Huh? Me clueless. Me not know what that is as. Rome is here. You have to finish the second arc so that people who have nowhere to go can stay there. You have to make a place where people can laugh and be lively. Rome always works hard. You certainly do. I have a question. Why aren't you moving? Why aren't you talking to Rome? Why are your eyes closed? Oh, she died, chat. Oh my god. The second arc is a place where people who have nowhere to go can stay. A lively place full of laughter. Rome will build it. Rome will gather artifacts. Rome will work hard. And it will become a happy place. Rome, Eve. Thank goodness. You took a new nasty bump during your fall and wouldn't wake up. I was getting worried. Eve, yes? Rome needs to make a second arc. It was my family's wish. They are no longer here. They won't come back. Still, Rome will make the second arc. I want their wish to come true. But if my family is no longer here, is it meaningless what Rome is doing? No, it's not meaningless. We must carry on the memory of those who left before us. In doing that, we prove that their lives had meaning. It helps us to remember that they helped forge us into the person we are today. When we remember them, we honor their memory. So we must remember, yes, to say to the world that they were here once. Rome had a family. They're gone. But Rome remembers. Is that how it continues? Yes. Eve, yes? Will you remember Rome? I will. Rome will remember Eve as well. Thank you. These memories that we both hold dear to us, I hope they live on. Rome, Eve, what's your status, both of you? Rome is fine. I'm fine too. Wow, they really are okay. I was crazy, holding on to Rome and leaping down by scotching across bits of debris. I didn't know humans were capable of such a thing. Human potential is limitless. Surely, chat. Wow, you mean you could do something like that too, Master? Anyway, I'm glad you're unharmed. Rome is safe. The storage device is intact as well. Now we just need to transfer the data and it's done. Yeah, that's step one out of the way, and it was a big one. Nice going, Rome. Rome also works hard. Let's go to the next. Revenge and Betrayal A. Dad, what's wrong? I can't sleep. No? Would you like me to read you History of Art Part 3? I know you love that book. I do, but could you tell me about the Ark? The Ark? Come tell me about it. There are supposed to be really tall buildings there, and places filled with big pools of water, and tons of people. There aren't any raptures wandering around like there are outside the bunker. We can only go out for an hour a day here, but over there you can stay outside all day long. And there is more. It's so big that you can't explore it all in one day. You can easily see everything outside the bunker in under an hour. You must stop this talk. Those are just made-up stories. Fairy tales. No, they're not. Com says it's real, and so do the Nikes. No, it's not true, I'm telling you. Now, go back to sleep. But... Okay, I'll sing you a lullaby. Okay. Fermin, I am sorry. I should not have brought up the Ark. No, it's okay. It's just... Would you be able to return to the Ark? We have gone AWOL. If we were to return, we will be punished for desertion. But if your question pertains merely to whether it will be physically possible, then yes, it is possible. I see. We could escort civilians, including children, as long as we do not run into raptors which are Lord class or higher. I mean, a child needs to grow up in a normal environment. What's the point of running away when I can just follow your tire tracks? I did not run away. It was a tactical retreat. Sure, if you say so. Now then, where were we? You said if you were going to help me, you had a stipulation. Go on then, tell me what it is. I must have my revenge. You can help me. Revenge? Yes. I must take revenge on the Ark. The Ark betrayed me. I see. The Ark stole our assets. For that, I can never forgive them. Therefore, I will take their assets. I will destroy them. I will ruin them. So you intend on destroying the entire Ark? No, I will simply destroy their assets. Revenge, huh? What's the point of revenge if someone else does it for you? I will have my own revenge. You will simply ensure I am safe until my vengeance is complete. If you accept this condition, I will take you where you need to go. I don't have time for these ridiculous diversions. Near the area which I will take you, there is an elevator which leads to the Ark. Help me have my revenge, and you will be able to achieve your own goals swiftly after. Are you a robot created by the Ark? That is correct. So you're taking revenge on your creators? That is correct. Fine, it's a deal. Lead the way. Follow me. I wonder what plans Raven's got behind that. Because I don't think she will just stop at Gatekeeper. Dad. Do not cry. Hermie is not dead. But the bunker, it's all underwater. All the Nikes, they died trying to seal the bunker. The bunker is Hermie's masterpiece. Having resided within it for an extended period, I can conclusively say its structural integrity is excellent. Barring any unforeseen external factors, the chances of an internal collapse is low, no, non-existent. The bunker is perfectly suited for long-term survival. His safety is guaranteed. Only the outside entrance has been flooded. And the three Nikes are not dead either. What? Nikes cannot drown when submerged underwater. They are simply unable to surface because they are too heavy. Then why don't you pull them out? We don't have the necessary equipment to do so. We must retrieve it from the Ark. Really? Lying is not a capability which I possess. Then let's go to the Ark. Hurry. That is all alone inside the bunker, and we need to save the Nikes. They must be so lonely. Right. We shall go and then return. Let us be quick. Three Nikes, one combat support robot, 9 civilians, including a child. The journey to the Ark is a long and arduous one. The situation is quickly becoming hopeless. Still, we must go. Everyone must leave. The insects are already performing their song. Any chance you could catch a few? Do not be so hasty. We have brought sufficient victuals with us. We also don't have time for bug hunts. We have to keep after that mystery woman. Her swordsmanship was most admirable. She did not seem like a Nike. No, she didn't. Perhaps she's one of those people from that city. What should we call them, outsiders? I think this is a most befitting appellation for them. She might be one of those outsiders from the city. She seemed different from them, however, sharper. Well, one thing is for certain. She is liable to get in the way of us procuring comb. You're right. Whoever she is, or whatever she's up to, she's a problem which needs to be addressed. What does the old surmise Com's goal is? It seems to have a serious axe to grind with the Ark. Perhaps it's after revenge, although in what form I can't say. We must try to reason with it. Yes. Does the world truly think such a thing is possible? Do you not? Verily, I do not. It's not like you to be so unsure of our abilities. We have already failed once. Dorothy. From time to time, my mind does wander and fall upon that thought. Perchance, 'tis to be expected for Dorothy, and others such as her, to bear a grudge against the Ark. Perchance we are the abnormal ones. Forgiveness is not something so easily given. I have seen countless situations in my life which attest to this. Be that as it may, we must do what we believe is right. Verily, no matter what. Well then, all we've got to do is not fail a second time. And to be honest, I don't feel like we failed before. Does thou still... Yes, I do. I believe in Dorothy, who raised us up when we were broken. I believe in the goddess of victory. She may be far away now, and gone to a place where we don't understand. But one day, I believe she will return, and all of the discord between us will be washed away. Yes. She will come back to us, and it will be as if nothing ever happened. I believe it too. Honestly, I was surprised. About what? I did not think you would agree to my conditions. With your strength, you could have forced the information out of me. I'm starting to regret not doing that. I'm starting to get upset at how long this is taking. Hey, were you betrayed too? What? You had a visceral reaction to that word. Therefore, I concluded that you have personally experienced betrayal. Right? I suppose you could say that. I was robbed of my god and my wings. Get your 10% in co-op already, bozo? Oh, joke's on you, Kuza. I got ranked up 50 something. Not sure about that, Lantis. It's not my kind of game, dude. Besides, I'm currently recording this, so yeah. I'm gonna be focused on this for a bit. No. I was robbed of my god and my wings. There was no god from the start and I was no angel. Yes, that's it. I do not understand. You don't need to. Let's keep moving. How much longer? We are almost there. The destination is right ahead. How many more do we have to go, Chad? Oh, this is little to go. Let's get on it. Nice job, everyone. With this, we'll be able to collate all the data into one place. The surface really does have everything you need. That means we can take Hermin back to the Ark. His condition isn't very good. We need to hurry. How long will it take to transfer the data? I can't say for sure. The read and write speed will be quite slow. I just have to see what happens. Okay, do whatever you can. I will. Well, I'll get started on the data transfer. Meanwhile, Elegant Privity, can you show everyone else what you found? Okay. Yeah. What do you find? Everyone, come here. Why you have to bring us here to show whatever it is you want to show us? While you all went to look for a storage device, Miss Lily and I recovered a lot of footage. Or rather, the audio to be precise. There was no way to restore the video. We have organized it in chronological order. We would like all of you to listen. Here we go. It's a shame we couldn't preserve everything, but we managed to digitize most of it. This bunker is now humanity's last artistic-based gem. My fellow artists, we must be proud and carry on. The Ark will come to rescue us soon. There were 5 of them. I understand why they did it. It's dark in here. Raptures are constantly swarming outside. There is a lack of proper facilities in the bunker. But they could have at least told us they were leaving. Instead, they ran off without even taking any proper food or clothes. I hope they arrive safely. I hope that they survive. Has the Ark reached out, you ask? No, not yet. Don't worry, humanity will soon enough win and they'll come save us. Don't you remember how much they adored us? How they exalted us as artists who had stood up to raptures? I see. It was 7 this time. We swore to protect these artworks no matter what, even with our lives, if necessary. There still hasn't been any contact. They haven't forgotten about us, have they? They couldn't have abandoned us. Could they? No, wait, don't rip that. I know it's cold, but you can't burn that cloth, or the wooden statue. You know as well as I do that they are precious pieces of art. We have to hold out. We are here to look after this precious work of art, not our own well-being. We are artists, and our mission is to protect art. You must remember that. Do you hear that? Someone is knocking on the door. You see? I told you they wouldn't abandon us. I'm opening the door. Huh? How dare you come back after abandoning this place? You realized there was nothing out there, didn't you? That's why you came back. You see, raptures got everyone. And there are swarms of them nearby. Then tell me, why did you abandon our art? What? Pregnant? I can't. I have never delivered a baby before. Even if I know how it was done in practice, actually doing it is completely different. The head is crowning. Get me some warm water and a towel, hurry. What? We don't have any? Right, we're lacking in basic essentials here. Chop up the wooden statue and start a fire. Boil the drinking water and sterilize the clothes. Forget about the artwork. The baby is about to die. I'm sorry, everyone. From now on, our principal duty is no longer to protect the art, but simply to stay alive. A baby girl was born. We can't show her the world outside bunker, but we can at least ensure she stays alive. Oh, this? This is by a painter who is known as a tragic figure. The colors are so vivid, aren't they? This technique and style failed to gain recognition in the artist's lifetime, and their work was only re-evaluated after their death. What's the point of being recognized only after you're dead? It's about leaving something for the future. To pass something on and influence later generations is a crowning artistic achievement. You must not whine like that. It's a hellish place outside this bunker. People like us wouldn't last a day out there. I understand. I understand that you want to see the outside world. But you are our daughter. None of us want to lose you. Everyone here is staying alive for your sake. I hope you will realize that one day. Who is it? Asa, who is it? Nikes. Nikes are here to save us, finally. I see, the sorters. I can't believe suicide missions have become so common. How did it come to this? Well, don't worry. I'm the one who created this bunker. I don't mean to brag, but it's top-notch. It hasn't been discovered by Raptors yet, and we have an independent power generator, water purification, and air circulation system, which guarantees our survival. We also have plenty of food left. There is enough here to last 20 people for a century. You can stay as long as you like. You're more versatile than I thought, Com. I feel we can truly count on you. I can't thank you enough for spending time with our daughter and playing with her. She really likes you. Excuse me, Nikes. I have a favor to ask of you. My daughter, listen carefully. You were out wandering the surface, and this Nikes found you. Do you understand? You weren't born in this bunker, but on the surface, where these Nikes rescued you. This way, they won't be labeled as deserters. They can say that it simply took time to rescue you and keep you safe. Do you understand? Don't cry and look at me. We can't go on together. You are the only one they can protect. Go to the Ark. Go and live a normal life. Don't spend your life in a dark and dingy place like this, subsiding on canned food, metallic tasting water. Go live somewhere where it's bright and comfortable, and where the food is delicious. Understand? The drainage system is blocked, and means this place will be flooded. No, the artwork, all the data. What did you say? Well, the door shut? No, absolutely not. It's too dangerous. I refuse. We have to give up everything and go back. Can we really give up on all of this? These are priceless artifacts which must be preserved and passed on. I will remain here. Someone needs to stay here and manage the facility. Go ahead and weld the door shut from the outside. I will stay. Yes, the data here is more important than my own life. Come to me, my darling, my beautiful daughter. I know this is also sudden, but it's time to say goodbye. I am so happy that you were a part of my life. I am someone who has dedicated their whole life to art, and you are the finest masterpiece I have laid eyes on. I love you. Come, please take care of her. Promise me. Now go. Get out and weld the door shut. I'll protect this place, no matter what. So don't worry. Just take care of our daughter, please. And please, everyone, come back for me. I'll be waiting. I have to open it. Something's happened. I'm sure of it. I need to open it. Oh, right, it was welded shut. They'll come. They'll come to save me. They promised. How long has it been? 30 years? They won't come. It's lonely in here. That girl, we looked into it, but couldn't find any data on her. Same with the Nikes who deserted. It's been so long, and there is a high chance that they never made it to the Ark. We're still looking into it, although we're not sure if we'll turn up anything. So those 3 dead Nikes we found outside are most likely the Nikes who deserted. Yes. This entire place would have been flooding while they were trying to weld the door, until eventually, to protect what was contained in this bunker, they made the ultimate sacrifice. I checked the files and closely examined the one whose arm was severed. It looks like she used her own arm as a welding material. So that's what happened. What painfully sad memories. Let's hurry. We need to move as quickly as possible. Let's both take Hermin and all the data to the Ark. We'll leave a single thing behind. The data transfer commences, with the past data being moved to the storage devices that Rome and the others brought back. The process is slow going, but the artistic legacies that those in the bunker sought to protect are slowly preparing to emerge once again and influence the present. His photos in the picture frames must be of the people who stayed behind in the bunker. Yeah, the frames are really worn. They must have been handled quite a lot. These images were no doubt caressed longingly, hundreds if not thousands of times. Yes, after a while I stopped touching it out of fear that I'd harm the frames. How is your body feeling? You should get some more rest. I'm fine. I've rested plenty. You've held fast and kept watch over this art for so long, and now it's finally seeing the light of day. Tomaki from Fire Force anime in Uniki looks like her? Really? Gotta look into that. How does that make you feel? Oh, the fact that the arts are seeing the light of day. Well, at first I was filled with this sacred sense of duty, but later I felt I had no other choice. I was afraid of the outside, and it was not as if I could open the door. Why didn't you end it all? Adam. Sorry, that came out wrong. I didn't mean to be insensitive. $8.60 TP? Not much, brother. Here recording the Memory Stellar Part 2 event to YouTube. What I mean is, how were you able to keep going for all these years? I'm not sure. I figured that I had already waited so long. If I tapped out, as it were, without seeing my dream come true, that will hardly seem fair. Yes, there were times when the pain was too great, and I wanted to give up. But then I would imagine the sight of future generations appreciating these artworks, and I would be overcome with emotion. If I were able to witness that with my own eyes, would that not be art in this truest form? If you had failed, all your suffering would have been in vain. I would have endured no matter what. I never stopped believing that one day a miracle would come. With that, I would have pressed on. Even if you lost so much along the way. You playing horse race game? I see. Hope you're having fun though. It wasn't my cup of tea, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I watched it, but it didn't really get my vibe. Yes, I would have. I'd already nearly lost everything. I would have kept waiting. I would have believed that this was my purpose and kept waiting. I see. I find your words very comforting. Thank you. You watch it and didn't like it, then you played it and it's fun. Well, it is designed to be like that. I mean, a game is intended for it to be fun, but if it isn't visually appealing to you, it just isn't visually appealing, I guess. I feel a little bit weirded out by the idea that they are horse girls. I don't know. I've never been much of a fan of furries, you could say. I don't know if it's appropriate to say like that, but yeah. Never been a big fan, honestly. Are these all the photos you have of your friends? You're not playing it either, Demi? Yeah, fair enough, dude. Like, the most I can bear is maybe cat girls, and that's about it. Hermine? Hermine? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say? The anime didn't appeal to you? Fair. Are these all photos of your friends? Oh, yes. That's all of them. I regret not taking more photos. If there is any advice I will give to you, is to take more photos. Nothing is better at preserving memories. We'll do our best. Is there any chance it will be possible to find out what happened to those who left? We're looking into it. This all happened so long ago, so it may take some time. I see. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, chat. I'm a little bit tired. The data transfer is almost complete. I think we can start getting ready to leave. How's Hermin doing? Not great. He faded in and out several times during our conversation. I see. The emergency medication we brought is mostly for external injuries, so they are not much help. Sedatives or painkillers could do more harm than good, so we can't use those. We need to get him to the Ark as soon as possible. Those girls racing for a spot to sing on a stage seem really bad. Not that bad, to be honest, it's just VTuber but racing instead of streaming. Depends which stage it is. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be playing that. Sorry, chat. Let's start packing. We'll move out the moment the data transfer is finished. Roger. We can use the tetrapod. It'll be a heck of a lot faster than walking. But what if we run into Stormbringer? I think it's worth the risk. What about you, Commander? I agree. Adam, get the tetrapod ready for takeoff. Roger that. I don't mean to brag, but the one riding it will blow your socks off. The craftsmanship is second to none. I can vouch for that. I appreciate that, but how would you know? You've never ridden in it. 20 minutes left on the data transfer. 12 minutes on my end. Nearly finished, finally. I know in reality it hasn't taken all that long, but it feels like ages compared to modern technology. Let's start preparing to leave. Yeah, let's. Huh? Don't you know, huh? Is the last thing you want to hear at a time like this? Sorry, but I heard something strange. I think I heard something too. Water is coming from the ceiling. Uh-oh. That's not the ceiling cracking, is it? It's coming from the walls as well. Everyone, emergency! The bunker is flooding. Uh-oh. Yeah, of course, TP. Whatever floats your boat, people. That's what I've always said. Art, do you remember me? What? I am Com. This is the Ark. On our way back, we encountered a lower-class rapture. Only you and I survived. You are severely injured. You became a Nikkei. A mass-produced Nikkei. They say there is a chance that mass-produced Nikkeis can retain their past memories. So Art, do you remember me? It's like the millions who don't like Hoyo games. Fair enough. I don't. Your name. I'm the one who gave it to you. I named you as soon as we got to the Ark. I am Com. We lived together in the bunker, along with Hermin. Do you remember me now? No, I don't. You were born in the bunker. You were raised there as a child, loved by all. Everyone there cherished you. I cherish you. Do you remember me now? I'm sorry, but I don't remember anything. Do you remember me now? Do you remember me now? Do you remember me now? Oh god, Roy is looping. I'm sorry, I have to go. Do you remember me now? Come on, Raven, stand facing the elevator leading to the Ark. Is this the lift you were talking about? That is right. This will take you to the Ark. You said you were going to take revenge on the Ark, right? What's your plan? I'll let you think about that for a while longer. At any rate, our deal is done here. Tell me the location of this gatekeeper. Head north, about 1 kilometer. You will find an open space among the collapsed buildings. Gatekeeper will be there. Alright. Well, best of luck with those revenge plans. Raven walks past Com. Com stares at the elevator. Com remains motionless for a long time. Only the mechanical whirring of it running calculations fills the air. After a while, Com slowly lifts his head. It looks around, then turns. A short distance away, Raven is watching Com. What are you doing? Hurry up. I do not know what I should do. You can't ask other people about how to carry out your revenge. You have to make the decision yourself. The original plan was to ride the elevator down and attack everything in sight. To take revenge on the Ark, which stole what belonged to me, to all of us. I intended on fighting until I was eventually destroyed. But if that happens, all of them will disappear. They will become forgotten by everyone, as if they never existed. Everyone will be gone. I remember them. I am the only one who remembers them. I must ensure that their memories live on. What a sight! A bucket of balls pontificating about carrying on memories. Whether you reach your final decision here or somewhere else, it has got nothing to do with me. But if you're going to abandon the notion of revenge, you have to go all the way. You must guard the data contained in that metal hunk of junk you call your body and keep it safe until your creators rot and crumble to dust. And then, however many hundreds of or thousands of years later, you will stand upon their ashes triumphant and laugh at them. What? What did you do? Did you decide to take revenge? Did you succeed? There was someone who opened my eyes and made me see the truth. If it weren't for them, I would still be living as a mindless slave to a god. Did that person tell you how to get your revenge? No. They told me how to make my own decisions, according to my own will. Yes, with my own will. Everything I do is for them. If it weren't for them, why am I even saying this? At any rate, I'm trying to do for you what they did for me, you hunk of junk. No one else can feel your pain for you. Only you can ease your own pain. And you know better than anyone what you have to do to carry on the memory of those you care about. But doing that will not quell the rage inside me. I still yearn for vengeance. Then use your own will and make a choice. Com slams its fist into the elevator. Com's pounding creates dents all over the elevator's exterior. Sparks burst out violently. Is this your wrench? Do not mock me. There is no other path to revenge which I can take. If I am to carry on the memories of those I cherish, I cannot be terminated. So if you want to laugh at me, go ahead. What are you doing? It's still functioning. Finish the job. Not enough. It's still going. More. Much better. So then, how does it feel to have your revenge? Are you satisfied? I am satisfied. Good. Don't think that your vengeance was petty. There is no such thing. Any act of retribution is a noble one. You have conveyed your feelings and done what you had to do. Your revenge is complete, and it was perfect. Brilliantly done. I'm going back. You stay here. I'm sure those people in white will come for you. You have helped me, and so I will help you. I do not need help from a tiny can like you. You stick to carrying on those memories of yours. I'll do the same with mine. Raven turns and walks away. Kon watches as she slowly vanishes into the distance. Art has become a Nikkei. She does not remember me. She does not remember the bunker. She has forgotten everything. No one believes the story about the bunker. Even when I give them the data to prove it, no one believes me. They try to delete the data. I escape to the surface. I need to save Hermine. By now, the water may have receded. I need to return to the Ark with Hermine and prove that the story of the bunker is true. I cannot let what happened there be forgotten. It took too long to get here. Likelihood of success against a raptor is 0%. Therefore, I avoided all encounters, which increased travel time dramatically. Confirm bunker's location. The water has not receded at all, and is now electrified. I searched for a way, but found nothing. I continued searching. I still found nothing. Again and again, I repeated this process. A lot of time has passed. Hermine is a human. Given the age that he was when we left, and how much time has passed since, it is highly likely that he has died. There is no way to enter the bunker. The Ark forced us into a corner. They never came to rescue the artists living in the bunker. They did not help us when we were all dying. They turned Art into a Nikkei and took away her memories. They never came to rescue Hermine. They practically killed Hermine. The Ark destroyed that which I hold most dear. I have nothing left. I will return to the Ark. I will destroy what they love most. I must do so. Raven is thrown back and tumbles along the ground. She glares at Gatekeeper, which stands before her. Damn it. Looks like thou art having a time most toilsome. What kind of rapture is this? I've never seen anything like it. Perfect timing. I was starting to get bored with a one-on-one fight. Come on me, all of you. It's most tempting, but let us focus on the raptor before us first. Scarlet looking extra cute. I know, right? She is indeed. Bro, I wish we had this as a wallpaper for the lobby. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Dorothy will get along with that robot. You mean Kong? For sure. They're like two water droplets, dude. Pretty much. I'll help. I don't need any help. My wife was Scarlet cute. True. What up, Junk? Welcome in, dude. Then, fight however you like, and we'll do the same. Did you encounter anything noteworthy on your way here? If you are speaking of the robot, you do not need to worry. It is safe in another location. Don't be ridiculous. I couldn't care less about that young hip. I'm warning you for a second time. Don't even think about getting in my way. That thing is mine. Do what thou will. Simply view us as a few trainees practicing beside you. Let's go. Alright. Gatekeeper is sucked into a dark void and disappears. Did we defeat it? What do you think the rapture is? I think it is connected to this mystery woman. I haven't the faintest idea what that thing is either. All I heard is that if I defeat it, I can return. Golden particles begin emanating from Raven's body. What the? Hold on. Am I going back? Your words continue to make little sense. Let us head back to the city instead of standing here idly. It does seem as if thou art part of those outsiders whom we met before. Outsiders? Indeed. There are others in the city who are bedecked in garb similar to thine. I believe their names were Eve, Lily, and Adam, right? I think so. What? I have long ruminated on how your sword style bears a peculiar similarity to Eve's. Eve? Is Eve here? Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. True. Ah, it is as I thought. You two are acquainted. And him as well. Why her, not me, not again? Uh-oh. The yandere kicking in, boys. Where is she? Tell me where she is. I think it is best that we do not reveal this information. Raven dashes forward and swings her sword at Scarlet. Scarlet blocks the blow. Tell me, now thou hast giveth me even less reasons to do so. If to think that foul creature by his side, why will he be with her? It should be me alone, not that mindless doll. Thy words become more and more fatuous. Tell me where she is. I must kill that thing at once. Hold thy tongue. Scarlet uses her sword to push Raven back, but she immediately charges back towards Scarlet. I'm the only one who deserves to be with him, not Eve. Just as Raven and Scarlet's sword are about to collide, Raven disappears in a burst of golden particles, causing Scarlet's sword to make contact with nothing but air. Everyone looks around, bewildered. But Raven is nowhere to be seen. Do I dream in this moment? This is pure madness. And she is shocked. So is Rapunzel. Yeah, what in the world is going on? Let's secure comm and get out of here. Surely your interest should have been piqued by a situation as peculiar as this. Will being more interested help me understand it better? Forsooth, most likely not. Then let's finish what we came here for and get moving. Very well, let us move. Alright. Where are we going? To the city. Let's go to the Ark. Given your feelings about the Ark, I cannot take you there. I no longer have any intentions of reprisal. That elevator near us is completely destroyed. Was that your doing? It was. And does thou consider that thy revenge? That is correct. I destroyed the Ark's property. I'm sure you must have had plenty of other ideas in mind. I must carry on the memories of those who will otherwise be forgotten. I cannot be the only one to remember. I must pass their legacy onto the Ark. If I am to do that, I must continue to exist. The Ark must too. Therefore, I cannot act against the Ark. Take me to the Ark. It's the most importunate creature. I need to take a rest. I am very tired. If that be the case, we may carry there. We may carry thee. Calm seemingly freezes in place. Only faint vibrations can be felt emanating from it. Has he gone to sleep? Sleep mode to be exact. Goodness me. At least it was kind enough to leave its orbital locks disengaged. Are we to push this creature all the way to the Ark? When we get close, we can contact Commander. My goodness. Let's go. It's a long way back. It'll be a long journey, that's for sure. What is this monument-like object? Oh, this? It's a place to honor those of us who left too soon. These photos are of the people who stayed in the bunker. Saying it out loud, I suppose it's not all that different from a monument. Why are you leaving it here? Now that you ask, I'm not entirely sure myself. Is it so that you do not forget? If you see it often, you will not forget. Ah, yes, that must be it. If you digitize it and save it as data, you will not forget. Unfortunately, we humans don't have the ability to store data in such a way. We are forgetful creatures by our very nature. Eventually, in time, we forget things. That's why, in order to save off that day for as long as we can, we keep photos like this and look at them often. We do this because they contain memories which are precious to us. But someday you will forget. You are human. You will die someday. And all of your memories will disappear. That's true. What if Kom remembers us? We won't be forgotten then, will we? I suppose that's true as well. That is correct. My memory is infallible. Well then, do us a favor, will you come? Remember us so that we aren't forgotten. Okay, I will remember. Promise. Promise. We're almost there, chat. 2 minutes left. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Rushing me won't make it go faster. Are you done with all the backups? Yep, down to the last bit. Once Lily is finished, we're good to go. Water pours in through the cracks in the walls and ceilings. The water is already up to our ankles. At this rate, it won't be much longer until the entire bunker is underwater. Elec, the water is coming this way. Stay back, shoo shoo! You really think that will work? Can't you go any faster? 3, 2, 1, done! Don't pull it out right away. You need to eject it properly. Ugh, damn this ancient machine. There, all done, for real this time. Let's run. We got everything we needed. There is nothing missing. That was close. The bunker is submerged. We stand atop a hill overlooking the city, staring nonplussed at the newly reformed lake. After 100 long years, the waters have claimed the bunker, dragging its long history along with it down to the aquatic depths. I can't believe that place really lasted an entire century. Where do you think all that water came from? Beats me. But it has to have come from somewhere. Nowhere on the surface is normal. Let's get going, Hermine. Oh, yes. Let's go. Eve. Yes. Oh, right. I'm sorry, everyone. Can you wait just a moment? I'll be right back. Huh? Eve dives into the lake. Inside the bunker, now completely submerged, everything is dark. Despite this, Eve can make out a rough outline of what she's looking for. The sudden rush of water has resulted in a fast current. Eve is certain that she'll be swept away if she doesn't grab a hold of something. She presses against the wall and focuses. She finds what she's looking for. Despite the rapid current, it's miraculously remained in the same place as before. Eve pushes off the wall and darts through the water. Why hasn't she come up yet? Let's wait a little longer. Why did she jump in there so suddenly anyway? Probably... Whoa. Eve. Phew. I think this is the first time I've been out of breath. I almost got swept away by the current. What the heck are you doing? What you do that for? I had to find something. Did you succeed? Yes, I have it here. As Eve comes out of the lake, she is holding tightly onto several picture frames. Oh, the photos! She slowly walks over to Hermin and hands them to him. Sorry that they got a bit wet. I can't believe it! Thank you. Thank you so much. That data might contain humanity's past, but these photos are your past. I assume they meant a lot to you. Yes. These all remind me of precious memories. Glad to hear I was correct. Eve, yes? Why do you work so hard? Excessively so. Based on my observations, you risk your life too often. Do you want to die? No. Working hard and putting yourself in danger are two different things. Why do you put yourself in harm's way so often? I believe it's the right thing to do. I don't understand. You and me both. Me three. I don't put my life at risk as often as you think. I know what I'm capable of, and so I proceed. I may not understand completely, but I have complete faith in you and your abilities. I hate to interrupt, but does anyone else feel a vibration? Sure, but isn't that because of all the rushing water? No, the ground is shaking. Ravi quickly moves to higher ground. Commander, we have to prepare for battle. Large force of raptors incoming. I see more than 3 Tyrant-class entities. Everyone, get ready for battle. Priority, protect Hermin. Roger. Our left side is weak. Concentrate fire. So is our right side. And the center. Yikes, we are compromised on all sides. We need to raise the level of our firepower. Why don't we move our defensive line back a bit? I don't want to destroy the city. Well, then we'll just have to dig deep and keep pushing. We got to hold the line as best as we can. A massive steel figure lands in front of us, standing between us and the raptors. Its back turned to us, and the silhouette resembles that of a human. You're here. Exosuit Providence, reporting for duty. Is that Miss Lily inside that thing? That's right. Although I'm not sure how effective this will be against raptors, this exosuit isn't exactly a pushover, so I'm not too worried. Look at the rainbows that keeps getting postponed. True. I hope we get at least in the last few days the solo raid. It will be nice. Truly. Are you sure we should be using it? That's an incredibly valuable piece of equipment. We owe these guys a huge debt. Surely this is the least we can do. You can't fool me, you just want to show off. Guilty as charged. Fine. Let's show them. Get out there, hurry! What? Why? I'll pilot it. I'll hold off the raptors. No, it makes more sense for me to do it. Everyone, stop bickering. I'm clearly the one who should be piloting it. Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. Now let's go. Everyone, cover Lily. Roger. With a giant war machine like this on our side, how can we possibly lose? Providence deftly moves both on land and in the air, unleashing a merciless fusillade of various armaments. A ceaseless barrage of explosions rings out, sending flames, light beams, and sparks flying every which way. It's an incredible sight to behold. And yet, it really does look spectacular, but none of its shots seem to be landing. The accuracy does leave something to be desired. A Rapture fires a missile and scores a direct hit on Providence. Same goes for its ability to evade. Yeah. Lily. Just give me a second. I'm not used to this type of enemy, so I'm gotta configure to combat Naitiva, that's why. Let's see, what if I do this? Alright, I've set the target to wrap. Another missile strikes Providence. Lily, are you okay? I think she passed out. That's it, I'm going in. Hold on. We've got this in the bag. Providence starts moving again. This time, it moves with utter precision as it unleashes an overwhelming barrage of... The only word to describe it is utter decimation. A barrage of firepower. They keep doing that, like when you have only one word left on the dialogue, it doesn't show up, dude. Ugh. What a hassle, chat, right? Actual VA work, lips of paste. What it do? Thanks, Jean. It's doing well, dude. How are you doing? The battlefield becomes clear in an instant. Amazing. When the attack target is set to Rapture and the pilot is incapacitated, the automatic combat system is activated. So long as it's being operated properly, that program can handle this kind of opponent with ease. Has been awake for no reason? Wow. You might want to have something that can relax your body, like warm milk, something like that, so you can get a little bit sleepy and maybe get a good rest. Just saying. I'm not saying that you should go to sleep. I'm not your dad. But Lily has no idea how to operate it. Well, she at least knows how to turn it on or off. Turning something on or off is important. Providence stands tall amidst the defeated Rapture horde, scanning the surroundings for any survivors. After finishing its scan, it turns and faces us. Whoa, so cool! Let's go and ask if we can take a ride in it. For sure! You mean soda don't work? I literally cracked one open. That might actually keep you more awake than rather sleepy. But if you want to have some, I mean, go for it. Providence pushes its weapon forward. Is that a victory pose? Wow, whoever designed this really knows their stuff. Is that just me, or does that silhouette... I'm sorry, does that sound like a weapon charging? Everyone, prepare for battle. How did... I wonder if it low-key got corrupted or what. Don't mind if I do. I guess the auto program might have gotten corrupted, chat. This thing just won't quit. If anything, it's only getting faster. There must be an issue with the combat settings. It has to be shut down manually by the pilot. But Lily is unconscious. My head. What the? What are you guys doing? Why are you attacking Providence? It's the other way around. Huh? Wait, why is this? Yeah, hold on, I'll take care of it. Why is it doing this? Finally, Providence stops moving, accompanied by the sound of the system shutting down. That's what she said. What did she say? That was close. I don't get it. I set Raptures as the target. What happened? I didn't input any other settings. It's only supposed to check for the energy source wavelength. What are you doing? Hurry up and come out. Oh, right. I'll be right out. Oh, well, I must have made a mistake somewhere. I'm just glad no one got hurt. I was too close for comfort. Well, now that we've resolved that minor hiccup, let's head back to the Ark. Yeah, let's go. The tetrapod is ready. We can leave right away. Let's hurry. The real reason the SR was postponed, Lily shut down the bus from the inside. Literally everything in the past 120 seconds. Yeah, dude. Inside the tetrapod. Wow, this thing can really fly. Can't you at least throw me some blueprints? I really want it. I tried to pull up the blueprints several times, but they kept coming out garbled and incomprehensible. I think it's time we throw in the towel. Oh man, I can't stop thinking about it. Trust me, me neither. Adam, how much time until we arrive at our destination? At our current speed, 10 minutes. We don't have to worry about anyone from the Ark intercepting us, do we? That won't happen. I've already contacted them. I also told them the commander is seriously injured and to have a medical team on standby when we arrive. What? But I'm fine. If we told them that we had Hermin in tow, medical treatment wouldn't be a priority for them. However, if a medical team is already on standby when we arrive, we can at least try and push for them to treat him. Wow, you really are trying to become unemployed, aren't you? Well, if that happens, why don't the counters take me in? I'm not sure a government that's jokey will be able to hack it with us. This is my first time going to the Ark. We'll show you around once we're there. I'm excited. The Ark. I mean, things might be chaotic when we first arrive, but it won't be permanent. Don't stress too much about it. Okay. I'm grateful that I'm here in the first place. Honestly, just knowing that all the data in the bunker was preserved is enough for me. I could die happy now. Don't feel around about that. It doesn't come off like you're joking. Oh, sorry. I'll be more careful with my words. Uh-oh. We've got company. Raptures? A whole bunch of them. Closing in on us fast. That's okay. I'm sure you've got some kind of ultimate weapon in this ship. I wouldn't call it an ultimate weapon, but we do have some armaments. Really? Then let's fire away. It won't be enough to wipe them all out. Damn, this isn't good. Adam stares at Hermin intently. Rabbi, how long will it take to get to the Ark on foot from here? About 2 hours. Good. Adam, let me guess. We stay here and hold them off while our friends go on ahead. Bingo. Don't feel bad, you guys. A certain someone I know would have insisted we stay behind anyway. I'm just beating her to the punch. That's true. Landing. Get going. Leave the rest to us. Thank you. We'll come back for you the first chance we get. Sounds good. We'll be waiting. Ark, elevator hub. The elevator door opens, revealing a small crowd of people. Yeah, and revealing that Chad is looking respectfully just like me. Several humans in military uniforms and a medical team stand before us. An initial look of shock registers in the eyes of those in uniform, which then quickly turns into anger. Privati steps forward assertively. I am Privati of the Triangle Squad. Move the civilian to the medical facility immediately. His physical condition is significantly weakened. I want you to use every means available to ensure his recovery. One of the military men motions as if to start speaking, a fierce expression on his face. I will not tolerate any insubordination. Furthermore, In my capacity as a member of the central government's defense force, I will take full responsibility for what follows. When you put the booth center stage like that, they want you to look true. In addition, this decision has been approved in coordination with the Special Commando Unit counters. If you have any objections, you must present relevant documentation signed by a military officer of Deputy Chief rank or higher. Have you all got caught on your ears? Why are you standing there for? Hurry up and move. I smell private treasure? Might be a thing, dude. I need that as a wallpaper? True. I mean, you can rerun the story, Gene, and hide the text part so you can get a clear shot at it. You should do it soon, or it will be gone forever and you will forever hold your peace. Meanwhile, at the surface, how many more? About 15. Time to wrap this up. It runs off. She closes the distance between her and the raptors in an instant, piercing one of their cores with her blade, sending a wave of energy from her blade which cleaves the ground in two. Meanwhile, she dodges the incoming raptor attack, accompanied by a flash of blue as she swings her sword all around, sending waves of energy in all directions. Wow, she swings that sword like a fish swims through water, so natural, so free. Eve deftly maneuvers her way around the raptors as if performing a dance. As she does this, she feels something strange. Golden particles begin to emanate not only from her body, but also Adam, Lily, and even the tetrapod. What is this? I'm not sure, but I have the sense it's time for us to head back. How do you know? Not sure. Just a feeling. But I thought we were supposed to defeat that gatekeeper thing. Maybe someone else took care of it. Or the gatekeeper likes to change its mind. Eve continues to swing her sword around. The golden particles intensify. Eve realizes instinctively that everyone, including her, will disappear. After slicing their last rapture core in half, she stands still and catches her breath. Eve, it's time to go back. Yeah, seems like it. Would have been nice to see their faces one last time. It's okay. We'll carry memories of them, and they'll carry memories of us. Eve silently gazes in the direction where the Nikes headed. A grey sky, a desolate land. Buildings that crumbled long ago. An unwelcoming and yet tragically familiar landscape. Stay strong, all of you. The golden particles continue to intensify. May our memories live on. The golden particles scatter. In their place, nothing remains. The vast collection of the artwork data from the bunker was safely delivered to the Ark. The invaluable materials contained within the data soon spread across the Ark, and led to a surge in lectures, performances, and exhibitions on the artwork of the past human civilizations. News and media outlets ceaselessly ran stories on them. You're gonna force yourself to sleep? Good night, Mink. Good night, Jean. Have a good sleep, brother. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sad that the SR Lily is going to join SR Misato from First Eva Collab permanently on the bench. I would like both to be viable. Dude, I agree. I would have liked for Lily to be viable. It would have been really, really nice. Oh, well. Then again. You know what would have been nice? Then again, it would have been... Yeah, on another hand, it would have put a strain on our pools. For real. Because I thought of... When I saw the set of units at first, I was like, we should have gotten SSR Eve, SSR Raven, SSR Lily, and SSR Adam. But then again, players don't want a male unit other than Pascal, probably. So there is that too. Besides, 3 SSR banners, that would have put a serious strain on our wallets and our gems. Most certainly so. The Ark overflowed with discussions about the art from times past. Privati was never punished nor reprimanded. Under the condition that Hermine's identity and backstory remain undisclosed, she was granted a reprieve, despite her disobeying orders. Hermine also did not wish for his identity to be revealed. He said that he only sought to preserve the data contained within the bunker, and how having accomplished that was more than enough. Male units guy, hell nah, the only male unit I will ever want is a Space Marine collab. Space Marine? You got me clueless as to what that is. I mean, probably a game, but haven't checked it out. Rome was appointed as an honorary member of the Condors and was scheduled to be sent back up to the surface after undergoing repairs. I wouldn't say no to Nikke X Doom with playable Doom guy. Oh, Alec will have to be there for sure, dude. Warhammer 40k Space Marines? I see. I see. Now that Rome had seen the original arc, it better knew what direction to take with this second arc. With Reclamation Site 01 as a foundation, it threw itself into constructing the second arc. No news had been heard about Eve or the others. When we returned to the place where we parted, there was nothing left, except for the wreckage of some fallen raptors. All the D-Wave signals had disappeared as well. It was unfortunate that we couldn't say a proper goodbye. May our memories of them live on. And I'm eternally grateful to you. Thanks to you all, my life, our lives have meaning. Alec will turn into a bottle of Nikke Goo at Doom Guy's feet? True. Are you horny for Sora? She's looking good, but it's not like I'm overly over her. She's hot though. Gotta say, she's pretty hot. I believe that life itself can be art. By expressing oneself, by having an influence on others. You are creating art every waking moment of your life, simply by living. May your lives, in all their artistic splendor, continue on and be passed down to future generations. A week after arriving at the Ark, Hermine passed away peacefully while holding on to the picture frames he cherished. Oh, just like that? Damn. We stand in front of Hermine's memorial. They say it was a miracle that he lasted this long. He was in an extremely frail state when he arrived. There was nothing that could be done. Still, you were able to show him around quite a bit, weren't you? Yes. I wanted to show him all the Ark has to offer. Even though I wasn't able to show him as much as I would have liked, he was so happy. He loved seeing the traces of art that have remained throughout the Ark. Big and small, the marks left behind by those from the bunker are still there. Yes. You will tell me whose masterpiece this was inspired by, or whose failed work was improved upon beautifully. I can't say that I understood all of it, but he certainly was very proud. I wanted to show him more. I wanted to tell him that what we fought for wasn't in vain. That because of them, the Ark was able to become a more beautiful place. That all that time they spent waiting was not wasted, not in the slightest. I wanted to tell him to be proud. He knows all of that. Yeah, I'm sure he does. I hope so. Me too. We place our hands on Hermine's memorial in silence. To the one who dedicated his life to ensuring the past carries on into the present. Cheese Bake Banner, I will rather say for summer units coming in for weeks. Yeah, I'm on the same boat, 60 TP. I'm gonna be saving my pulse for sure. May he finally rest in peace. And may your memory live on. Memories continued. And so we have reached to the last chat, Memories Teller. A few days after Hermin's death, the Pioneer Squad arrived and handed over Com to us. Com no longer had any trace of its former violent demeanor. It apologized profusely for attacking Privati and Rome and for its prior rudeness. It also requested for all of its data to be backed up. We honored the request and made 2 copies, one from the central government's data center and another one for me. Central government officials were reluctant to make this data public, probably because, like Hermin, they feared the ugly truths that it contained. As for what Com thought of all this, it is fine if it is not made public. I would simply like for everyone who has witnessed this to remember that we were there and how we lived in that place. That is all we need for them to live on. For days, Com remained in front of Hermin's memorial, not moving an inch. It kept repeating the same words over and over. If only I had waited a little longer. If only I hadn't given up. A few days later, Commander, let's go. Go where? Did you not receive the invitation from Enik? Enik sent an invitation? Yes, here. On Privati's phone, there is an e-ticket which reads Couple's Ticket to the Solo Exhibition Memories Teller. Enik said you and I could go together. Ah, I see. Since this is a couple's ticket, 2 people can enter using it. Yep, that's a couple. He pretty much hit a nerve with that. But we're not a couple. These tickets usually come with all sorts of discounts and perks. Oh, I guess that explains it. Why would Enik of all people send us this? It says solo exhibition. I wonder what it's focused on. I'm not sure. I didn't receive any details either. I only received instructions to come with you. So, would you like to go with me? If you're too busy, and I understand. I am. Oh, really? You really don't have a spare moment? I'm just curious about the exhibition, that's all. Alright, fine, let's go. Are you sure? Okay, let's go straight away. I'll receive an e-ticket as well. Come again? You did? It says to come with you both. Did Enik send it to you? That is correct. So much for having a nice date. I heard that. Be quiet, you. Well then, we ought to get going. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, teasing Private is so funny. The exhibition hall is quiet. Various paintings are scattered across the vast space, and a few attendees are conversing in front of them. But hey, this looks more like a church, not a museum or an art station, by all means. Looks like an art exhibition. I don't know much about art, but these seem well done. How can you say they are well done if you do not know much about art? I'm just saying that's how it feels. That is something people say when they are not well informed on a given topic. Why do I feel like I'm under attack? I'm getting flashbacks of being rammed by a certain combat support robot. My sincerest apologies for that incident. I still don't understand why we're here. You're right. Why did Enik send us here? Commander, come. Over there. Private points to one of the paintings. It portrays a darkened area, which is only faintly illuminated by minimal lighting. Contained within it is an altar commemorating those who have passed, as well as the storage terminals which resemble gravestones. Does Nobri have a tsundere? I don't know, dude. I will have to check. Is the bunker? How did this? The title is Home. Home. Hello there. Are you interested in this painting? Oh, yes. It feels oddly familiar. Really? You know the funny thing? I felt compelled to draw this, although I couldn't tell you why. You know the data the central government released recently, with information on artwork from up on the surface? After visiting that exhibition, my mind was in a complete jumble. Then, this image suddenly popped in my head. I painted it all in a mad flurry, and still, I only just met the deadline for this show. Are you the host of this exhibition? That I am. I'm art. I'm a mass-produced Nikkei, but I have a bit of an artistic bent, so I paint. If you're art, that means come. Neither of you say a word. I'm so glad I was lucky enough to get a solo exhibition. May I ask the inspiration behind the title? Wow, even a robot is attending? I see the art can touch all sorts. May I ask the inspiration behind the title? Well, whenever I close my eyes, I see that place flickering behind my eyelids. But it's not intimidating or frightening, far from it. It feels comforting. Isn't that strange? How such a dark and gloomy place could feel comforting. But that's how I feel. And lately, I've been experiencing more of these flashes. Blurred faces keep surfacing in the recesses of my mind. I seem to remember someone singing a lullaby so that I could sleep. An unusual but extravagant blanket. Numerous smiling faces looking at me. Kind faces. The view from atop a cold, metallic box that somehow also seemed reassuringly warm. All sorts of random images keep coming into my mind. I don't know if they are my own memories or what, but as time passes, they're becoming clearer. I want to capture those images on a canvas. Right. That is a good thing to do. I will come to see. Thank you. I have to say, there is something about you that feels familiar. There are many robots who look like me. Oh, I see. But it's not just your appearance that feels familiar. Art, do you remember me now? Art gazes at the painting of the bunker, then at Com, and back to the painting. He's not wrong. She does this several times, going back and forth, until she finally settles on Com. Com, is that you? Art, do you remember me now? I do. You remember me? I never forgot you, not even for a moment. Art hugs Com. Com lifts its shaking arms and gently hugs Art. I remember. Oh, how could I have forgotten you? This seems like a cop-out. What do you mean a cop-out? Don't get me wrong, I just don't understand the meaning of the words. English kinda failing me. My most precious treasure. Art. My treasure. For Art to be still alive? Didn't I say at one point that she was turned into a Nikkei? I have you again. The two of them embrace one another in front of the painting of the bunker. Their forms fit together as one, perfectly. It's as if their bodies are melding together with the painting as one cohesive work of art. To all those artists who were in that bunker, may you see this and know one thing, that your memories are living on. In the here and now, in the here and now, memories that are, and GG's chat, we are done. How long that took? That was pretty much like 2.5, if not 3 hours, dude, I think. Almost 3 hours. Actually, it was 2 hours. Before I go, YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I hope it was to your liking, actually. And yeah, just like my base chatters here, do make sure to pass by my Twitter. I was about to say Twitter. If you feel like following me on Twitter, yeah, that works too. But yeah, please do stop by my Twitch and feel free to follow. You will know when I go live, and you can have fun along with all of my community here. We really do enjoy having some banter and good times together. So yeah, I hope the video was to your liking. This was Base Dark, official Nickel creator, at your service. GG's.